Let's see what we're up against. We know we're up against a fighting type. Yeah, remember you, Max, right? You beat me in battle right in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. What do you want now? I came to duke it out with Ivor. I'm here for a promotion match. What? You were just rank Y when we battled? You mean you've already reached Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you understand that I have to ask. You did earn a challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei. In which case, I request about both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time and see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll accept any battle. You are challenged by Joseph, the Fist of Justice. Alright, go Charizard! Too easy. You might have me back on the ropes, but I'll prove that the Fist of Justice never flinches. Okay. Booyah! So your strength outshines mine once again. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. You're just too strong. Yes, I am. Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours, or what? I have to admit that you've really mastered your skills. Here, this seed of mastery is for you. Seed of mastery. I got plenty of those. If you bring me seeds just like that one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But I have to admit, I've been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Ivor Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister. He has a sister? Gwyn. It's actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. Okay. Gwyn, where are you? So she's not here either then. Okay. That's right, Sensei, I haven't seen her today. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Yosei outside World Zone 3. Wait, don't tell me you're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? Absolutely not. He's your opponent for your next promotion match, sir. I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that right now. You don't have a phone? I've tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much as press a finger to them. So I rely on my younger sister, Gwyn, to handle everything smartphone related. Oh, so that's why you're looking for your sister? But I haven't seen Gwyn since yesterday. My apologies, Max. I'm just so worried about my poor sister, I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honored if you would face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. If you excuse me. Okay. Okay, new mission. Find his sister. And he's off again. They say he has stamina in spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwyn on his own. In a huge city like this, maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help? Though someone who's good at finding people, no. anybody like that in the wheels? You mean Anima? That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. What she knows, blah blah blah. Yeah. To get this promotion match is over. Oh, he's here too. Hello there, Max. What brings you here? Goes up. Well met once again, Max. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwen. Yeah, we know. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said was that I can't help you without more to go on than she's missing. I'm happy to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my question. I understand. Ask me anything, I'll answer to the best of my abilities. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or the dojo? That would be City Hall. City Hall, I see. Your sister certainly has a unique interest, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood, I'm on it. Okay. Doesn't even wait or being patient. Wow. Just always on a rush. Okay. He just left, apparently. If Mimi was feeling better, it could search for its sister using its telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help, Max. We'll be waiting for you in the Yan district. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumius. Okay. Okay. Off we go! Hello, Max. I looked all over, but Gwen is not here either. That's to be expected. However, for now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwen. Max, I appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. Alright. Just need to go around asking people. Alright, I see I can do that. The Fist of Justice, huh? Ooh! Went from the Fist of Justice? Oh, you mean that girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near their dojo about how loud their training sessions are. I hear she often heads to a cafe off Centrical Plaza with friends after she's done here at City Hall. Okay. Centrical Plaza, haha. Finally eats? Maybe. That matches what I heard too. It sounds like she left for Centrical Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood, I'm on it. Okay. I knew he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? Apparently, he has too much energy to even bother to stay put, to listen at all. I suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. Okay. There is. Max, there's no sign of Gwen here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Dog. Well, if it isn't our local detective, the usual fire blast roast for you today. I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go? Oh, am I getting questioned here? I'll still helping out with an investigation. Seems fun. Her. Yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl. Any idea who that could be, Max? Possibly Canary? Those two seems like a polar opposites, but perhaps opposites attract, as they say. However, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canary? I think I know where she is. You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you, Max? Where was it? Check the electrical substation. That. I'm on it. Okay. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab the coffee. But we already got it started. We should hurry to resume construction to... come on, so wait. Off I go! See you again soon. Okay. Anyways. It would seem there's no sign of Gwen here either. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead barks in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwen?" So loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. That would be funny to see. These lucky pops ain't here, or there would be an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canary, we promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwen. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious, but like I said, G-Volt ain't here. Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what, try guessing if you're close. Maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where she is. Back off, big guy, you're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? Hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwen. Mute it, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Alright. Next, I almost forgot you were here. If you're finally decided to join the kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I gonna heal my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If Max wins, you tell us where we should look for. Gwen. Not sure how fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? I'll win again. Bring it on, no mercy this time. I'm going in for the overkill. Okay. You are challenged by Gunnar from Dynamo. It's a Heliolisk. Alright, Galley. What? How? Yeah. Okay, let's see now. Hey, why not? Yeah, go. Alright then, let's go. And that should do it. You really did amped up your Pokemon. Though I still don't think it's strong enough to defeat my team! Blah 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 blah. Bad pants. Yeah. Yeesh. What's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Uh-huh. Whatever you wanna know about G-Volt, yeah. She's been a kinetic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. All I know is what I heard, that G-Volt wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axis don't meet up. Whatever that means. And she was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that, so she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. A fountain. Now we're getting somewhere. However, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? Of course, that would be a Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. So weakness are actually Ghost type itself or Water type. Or anything. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue. Mix. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that wins Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder? Now seen a Bluegrass, Cloyster, Eat More, Cloyette, no. Cloyster. Seems like water type. Yes, Cloyster is a water type Pokemon, isn't it? And Chandelure is a fire type, which makes it weak to water type moves. Great, so we should look for a Cloyster, yes. And win it. Has anyone stopped to think that G-Volt might just want some alone time? I probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space. Knowing that dimwit, he is probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual Cloyster. What an idiot. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in the Lumios, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Max, let's hurry over to the Cloyster fountain in Vlir Sector 7. However, wait, it's Cloyster fountain! Oh boy. Here it is. Well, Max, I only see fountain here. There's no sign of Gwen anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwen might be in this area then, but this must be the right place. There's the Cloyster fountain, just like Canary told us. Well, Max, do you think we'll find Gwen somewhere around here? I don't know. We don't have any other leads to go on through process of elimination. This should be the place. But if so, where could Gwen be hiding? This place is just empty squares. What else this... Let's see, there was something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axis didn't meet. Yes, of course, the X axis is horizontal, the Y axis is vertical, and the Z axis is depths. Which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X axis is correct. Next we need to adjust our y-axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track to find Gwen. You mean we should go down into the sewers, but there's all this water in the way. What would your approach be, Max? Water? Drink all the water. Let's stop the water. Stop the water. That sounds like a tall order. The kings I've honored in the Fist of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. Aha, I have it! You just smash the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upward. Yes, then the water's cooling below will drain away? We could just freeze it! Stop right there! You can't just destroy city property! Look, I can see why people complain about Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, or maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I shall use my martial arts after all, and... Max, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountains and nozzles to stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool below to empty into the sewer. Then we can investigate. I do have a Pokemon that knows an Ice type move. I wonder if this works. Oh, come on, what? Ice Fang can't do a thing is like that? Get friggin' little... I should do it. Marvelous, done, Max. Look, all the water draining through the sewers. I still think the Ice Fang thing would have been more effective as well. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick, then let's search the wells. Or certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too. To the sewers. Huh. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guards. Who knows how they get in here? What Pokemon you say? But will Gwen be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood. I'm on it. Okay. Here goes again. Come on, we should help him. Watch out for wild Pokemon. If I do spot a wild Pokemon that I haven't got before, I might try to catch it. Okay, look, right, let's see who we have here. Yellow Woodland PVP2WHQP. Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome. And now, let's get to this. You know, it looks like this lock is preventing us from going further in. Alright. Let us power through with your strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No destroying public property. Next, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Alright. Which area do you want to check? Keyhole, lock, body, hinges. Check for gaps. There's only tiny. Which area? How about the keyhole? Like a typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary here. Which area? How about the hinges? You don't notice anything unusual about the door's hinges. Which area do you want to check? How about the body of it? Looks like a regular lock made from some sort of metal alloy. So there's no clever way to open this door. Then I guess we'll just have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be? Maybe it's hidden somewhere. Maybe a Pokemon has it? We need more information. Maybe a Pokemon has it? You might be right. There's not much to go on. As it stands, we can't even make an educational guess. I knew it has to do something with that Pokemon! Well, that Pokemon has some keys. That was a cliff key, right? Let's go after it. Yes! It seems possible that one of Klifski's keys could help us open up that lock back there, and I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. It does unfortunately mean there is a chance of Klifki being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Stop right there! That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in an ancient history, you know? This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyways, I think we can safely leave this matter to Mix. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. You tainted Ultra Balls? Catching these, alright. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out, we want to catch that Klifki. Alright, Scolipede. That should do it. Nice sketch. I feel I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful catcher. That's a bit excessive. No, I mean we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Klifki can get that lock open for us. Alright. We're counting on you, Klifki. It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try my plan? First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? If there's no gimmick or mechanic to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there's no guarantee that said key can even be found in the sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key, we must let my honor fist become the key. Our path will be opened thanks to my power. Just as boy. Boy. With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. Really? So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Alright, I'm here. Did you both see that? It was called Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwen has as her partner. It should be around here, right? Looks like a dead end, no doors or anything. But then where did it... no sign of the Chandelure either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at all, well, and that it can actually go through walls. If it is indeed Gwen's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwen is. A keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room mix. Alright. Nothing happened. I checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraption. In that case, the only course of action is to act... Not again. Justice punch. That's odd. I've smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go through without breaking it. My fist felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Or maybe it's a fake wall. Could it be? It. Fake wall. The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more intelligent training if I wish to smash illusion walls. Or you could just walk through it. But for now, let's just proceed. I am sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead. Alright. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. You think? So you're saying that ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though I can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. I don't think you can smash something that doesn't exist. Yes, the world zone will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. Hey, there's it. Max looks there. Right. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwen. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Mooks. Alright.